Battle Lake and Henning right along Highway 78 and Highway 108, seeing some heavier bands of rain. Also has some reports of a couple bits of pea-size to dime-size hail as well. Really deep, about 1.5 foot compacted snow. But the good news is that wind is coming from the south and east, bringing us much warmer air. Going to be rising up these temperatures from the 50s this morning across North Dakota and Minnesota. So we are going to be having some heavier bands moving across along the I-94 corridor from Valley City off toward Fargo-Moorhead, Highway 10. That's been moving off to the north and east, though this is just the first wave of this snow. It's going to be moving in a line pattern across the region from west to east, starting around 5-6 o'clock toward the Grand Forks Metro and the Fargo-Moorhead area by 8-9 o'clock. It's this area right here. We call this the left exit region of the jet stream. Now this causing strong wind gusts with a frontal system which could be giving us storms from the west. That combination could give us some potential for some storms later on. But the major goal of the project, the city says, is to keep the water in the pipes.
Try and push your legs apart. The pressure is now exerted on the outside of the bag, pushing against his body. Do you feel that pressure, Scott?
Yeah. High pressure off to the west of Bismarck and Minot. That is going to be moving off toward the east, giving us beautiful conditions, clear, crisp, very nice sunny skies. Good morning, Adam and Emily. Yeah, we are seeing some cool temperatures across much of the region. Northern Valley seeing that as well, 37 degrees. Over in East Grand Forks, winds are light right now out of the west at 9 miles an hour. Frost advisory is in effect for much of the Northern Valley as well as northwest Minnesota, with a freeze warning in effect until 9 a.m. for the James River Valley and Devil's Lake Basin, thanks to temperatures like this in the 30s off toward the north and west. Freezing mark over in Cooperstown, 36, and Rolla, 34, and Thief River Falls a little bit milder off toward the south and east because of a few clouds over in the Lakes Country, 43 over in Sisseton, South Dakota. That is being fueled by a cool wind out of the west-northwest this morning, 10 to 20 miles an hour throughout the region, and that is because of a high pressure system off to the west that is giving us clearing skies over in the Devil's Lake Basin right now. But we are having some clouds right now off to the south and east, even have a few showers over in the Lakes Country from Fergus Falls down toward Alexandria, Otter Tail, Grant, Douglas, as well as in Becker counties. And this is going to be changing as we go throughout the next 24 hours. High pressure right now centered over the Idaho-Montana border. That is going to be shifting off toward the Red River Valley over the next 24 hours, beating out these clouds, giving us nice clear skies as we go into the afternoon and evening. By 9-10 o'clock, should still see a few clouds over in the southern Red River Valley and in the Lakes Country. But as we head toward lunchtime, clouds are going to be staying mainly to the south of the FM Metro, becoming nice and sunny as we go into the afternoon. A couple of high clouds here or there throughout the afternoon and evening as high pressure is moving on into our region, giving us beautiful conditions come tomorrow and even later today. But today is going to be cooler because of that northwest wind, upper 40s to low 50s, becoming nice and sunny by the afternoon. Wind is going to be a little breezy at times, especially off to the west of the FM Metro. Out of the northwest, 10 to 25 miles an hour. On this Columbus Day tonight, we are going to be seeing some freezing temperatures, literally sub-freezing, upper 20s to low 30s across much of the region. Clear skies and cold with a light wind out of the southwest. Freeze warning is in effect for tomorrow morning until 9 a.m. Things are going to be sunny, warming up to the upper 50s on your Tuesday. Then the temperatures are rising on up into the upper 60s Wednesday and Thursday. A little breezy, mostly sunny skies. Then we could see maybe a couple of isolated showers on Friday as we have a small little cool front coming on through. Upper 50s Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with partly cloudy skies, guys.
After a wild night of weather throughout much of the state, one Bonham County town got the brunt of the damage. KDLT's Scott Sincoff went to Springfield to check out what happened after the storm.
It's devastating. It's breaking my heart. It's really hard. I don't even want to bring our girls over here.
Lisa McGee is one of 70 Springfield residents who got displaced from last night's storms, which brought lots of devastation to the southern end of town at around 12:15 a.m. Northwestern Energy says that 170 homes lost power. Downed trees, debris everywhere, and roofs that came off their hinges, all thanks to 100-mile-an-hour winds that rolled through the Bonham County community.
Here. The initial assessment this morning was that there were 4 homes, including the 2 behind us, that are completely destroyed. Several other homes, a dozen accounted initially for, but several others as well that were significantly damaged.
With the devastation throughout the town of Springfield, over 350 volunteers have come together to help out people like Lisa McGee.
A lot of them just not even asking where should we start, and they just start picking up stuff and saying, do you need anything? And you always have a place to stay if you need a place to stay. And
the sense of community that brings together a town in its time of need.